It's 8 o'clock. The sun is shining, and it's 59 degrees in Iowa City. A cool Sunday and Mother's Day as we ease, oh so slowly, into spring and summer, those alleged seasons here in Iowa. Won't you come on in from your festivities as the temperature drops outside and warm yourself by the glow of your radio for an episode of Radio Ranger. And this is Radio Ranger in glorious stereo from my home in Iowa City, Iowa. In this weekly program, I highlight a broadcast radio program that you can tune into in your local listening area or stream online. I share reflections and memories of how each of these programs has had an impact on me in hopes that you decide to give it a listen to. Maybe it'll become a part of your regular routine. The goal of Radio Ranger is to keep radio alive and encourage radio listenership. I'll also play music or hand-selected shows from the golden age of radio. Well, I apologize for the infrequent airing of the program. However, please remember this is amateur radio, and it is my hobby, and I've been awful busy lately with the changing of the seasons, what with lawn care and growing tomatoes, and, well, actual work to try and pay the bills. So no more apologies, I promise, and I'll try and join you here more often. Still looking forward to acquiring an FM LP transmitter and a better quality microphone. I have here a model TC777 USB condenser microphone, which recently arrived, and I may not have the hang of it, but the audio quality is subpar to say the least, so I am using the old one for the time being. Well, we have a special Mother's Day broadcast this evening, and we'll start out with Henry Burr and the Peerless Quartet with I Want a Girl Just Like the Girl That Married Dear Old Dad. This is from the U.S. Phonograph Company on a Edison wax cylinder from 1909.
Just like the little girl I have in mind.
just me, or does Henry Burr sound more than a little bit like the great Gildersleeves? A little-known fact about my father is that he sang in a barbershop quartet, although I believe that would have been in the 1950s, not the early 1900s. Well, I hope that got you thinking about your mother, and if so, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And up next, we've got some old-time radio to round out the show. Happy Mother's Day to my mother-in-law, Jane, who is definitely not listening out there in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Well, we've got something special this evening, and that is an episode of the Jack Benny Show for Mother's Day, the Mother's Day show from May the 8th, 1938. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And don't forget your Jell-O.
J-E-L-L-O! The Jell-O program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with Daydreams from the picture Gold Diggers in Paris. Some of these lovely warm spring days, don't you feel like forgetting everything and just getting out into the open for a long, carefree day? But there are meals, and you're afraid you haven't the time. Well, here's a tip. Jell-O will help you give you that time, for Jell-O is delightfully quick and easy to prepare. It dissolves instantly in hot water, it sets quickly, you can just tuck it in your refrigerator, and when you're ready, there it is, a treat for any meal. And Jell-O is a treat, served in any of a dozen different ways. Perfectly plain in a colorful shimmering mold, garnished with rosettes of whipped cream, dressed up with fresh ripe strawberries. Jell-O brings you that delicious, extra-rich fruit flavor. So get some from your grocer. And tonight we want to salute your grocer and retail grocers everywhere. They're holding a National Rally Day on May 10th, and we want to extend our best wishes. And when you go to your grocer tomorrow, be sure to order Jell-O. That was Daydreams played by the orchestra. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this being Mother's Day, we bring you the mother of the Jell-O program, Jack Benny.
Hello again, this is Mrs. Benny talking. And Don, that introduction may have been spoken in jest, but there's an element of truth in it just the same.
Well, Jack, I thought it was very apropos. You are sort of a mother to the gang here.
Yes.
We honor and respect you, and you're the first one we come to when we need money.
That's right, Don.
That's 6%.
That's right, too. But, Don, you know, of all the children in my little radio family, you're my favorite. I mean that. No kidding. I think the world of you.
You mean because I'm such a good boy and I always am so nice to you?
No, because you're less of a heel than the rest of the gang. That's why.
Well, anyway, Jack, I think Mother's Day is a marvelous idea, don't you?
Yes, Don, it's a great thought. But you know what burns me up with some children?
What's that, Jack?
Well, take the ones that are away from home. Now, some don't even bother to write their mother a letter all year. And then on this one day, they send her a telegram and scare the dickens out of her. Here comes the black sheep of my family, folks. Hello, Philip.
Hello, Mammy.
Mammy, eh? Listen, sonny boy, Mammy's gonna slug you if you don't behave tonight. Anyway, you're a fine son. I bet you didn't even send your real mother anything today.
I did, too. I sent her a picture of my band with me standing in front of it.
Oh, well, that was a sweet thought.
Yes, sir, and I wrote on it Phil Harris and his orchestra. She'll be mighty proud of that.
She probably will, but you might have put Phil Harris and his orchestra on the Jack Benny program.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that, Jack.
Why not?
She thinks I work in a beer parlor.
Oh, I see. You don't want her to know that you're slipping.
That's it exactly.
Shut up. Anyway, that's a nice present to send to your mother. A picture of you and those 18 headhunters. look like any minute they're going into a war dance.
Now, wait a minute, Jack. The only savage in my band is the drummer. I picked him up in Pango Pango.
Oh, a real savage, eh? How'd you happen to meet him?
I used to go with his sister.
Well, I can believe that, but you know, Phil, your drummer seems to be fairly civilized. He doesn't look so vicious.
You should have seen him before I had his teeth pulled out.
Well, you sure have a novel organization there, a drummer from Pango Pango. But at that, he looks mild compared to your guitar player. My goodness. Oh, really, where'd you pick him up?
Waukegan.
Oh. Now, that's a lie. Look at him. We don't wear rings in our noses in Waukegan.
Well, he's gone Hollywood.
Oh. Well, if they're the rage, I must get one. Here comes my little daughter now. Hello, Mary.
Daughter, what are you talking about?
Well, this is Mother's Day, and you're all my kiddies. You see, Mary, I'm like a mother hen, and the rest of you are my little chicks.
Gee, is John Wilson one of your chicks, too?
Yes, he is, Mary.
What'd you use for a nest, the Hollywood Bowl?
You don't get the significance of it at all. By the way, Mary, did you send your mother a telegram today, or flowers, or anything?
Yes, and I've been trying to get her on the long-distance phone all afternoon.
Why don't you call her from here, Mary?
Now, wait a minute, Don. Calls made from the studio are all charged to me personally. What are you doing, Mary?
I'm calling Mama. But don't worry, I'll pay for it.
Oh, go ahead. I'll treat you. But talk fast, will you?
Operator, get me Plainfield, New Jersey. Goose liver, 8400.
I don't mind goose liver, but 8400 is unbelievable.
Yes, that's it. I want to speak to Mrs. Bubbles Livingston.
Bubbles, yes.
Hope Mama's home.
Yeah.
M is for the million things she gave me. O means only that. Yes, operator.
She's growing old.
T is for the tear she... Hello? Oh, hello, Mama.
Well, you finally got her.
Mama, this is Mary. I said this is Mary, not Harry. Mary.
Oh, hurry.
Listen, Mama. Mary. M is for the million things you gave.
An encore on my money.
Yes, Mom, it's me. I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. Did you get the package I sent you? You did? Isn't that wonderful? Congratulations.
What is it, Mary?
I sent Mom a one-piece bathing suit, and she was just elected Miss Plainfield.
Say, that's marvelous. Did you hear that, fellas?
It must have been Foggy.
What else is new, Mama? Peaches? Oh, isn't that cute? You want to hear something sweet, Jack?
What?
My little brother gave Mom a baseball bat for Mother's Day. She's so happy.
Oh. Does your mother play baseball?
No, Papa's been acting up again.
Oh. Now, hurry it up, Mary. That costs money, will you?
Well, Mom, I just called her to say hello. I better hang up because Jack is paying for the call.
Yeah.
What? Hold the line a minute. Mom wants to talk to you, Jack.
Oh, I'm busy, Mary.
Well, you better talk to her.
Oh, all right. Hello, Mrs. Liv? Yes? Yes, no, goodbye.
That's a fine way to talk to Mama. You certainly gave her the rush act.
Well, she asked me how I was feeling. How do I know at $7 a minute?
Well, Mama's very sensitive.
I don't care how sensitive she is. We've got a program to do.
Jack, remember, you're a mother yourself today.
Oh, that's right. What am I thinking of? Play, Phil. Now, where did I put my knitting? was Morocco, played by Phil Harris, and he's Pango Pango Palookas. Say, Phil, I meant to ask you, you flew down to Louisville for the Kentucky Derby. Did you have a good time there?
Oh, marvelous, Jack. There was a big crowd and a lot of excitement.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't go on along with you. Who'd you pick in the Derby?
Well, there was a little blonde sitting in
I don't mean the brown Derby. Who'd you pick in the Kentucky Derby?
Well, I didn't know who to bet on, so just before the race, I went in the clubhouse to think about it over a mint julep.
Oh, over a mint julep, huh? Who'd you finally bet on?
Fighting Fox, they tell me.
Oh, I see. Say, I can believe that. I've had a couple of those mint juleps myself, and they're dynamite.
What are they like, Jack?
Well, Mary, after 2 mint juleps, you sneer at tigers, which you see.
But why do you sneer at the tiger?
Because you hope they'll start something. Anyway, Mary, this talk is for us men. You don't know anything about the Kentucky Derby.
I do, too. I had a little bet on a horse called Mountain Ridge.
Oh, so you bet on Mountain Ridge, eh?
Yeah, but the moon came over him before he got in.
Well, I know that horse ran last, Mary, but it wasn't after dark when he came in.
It wasn't, eh?
No.
And why was the jockey wearing a nightshirt?
I don't know anything about that, and leave me alone.
Hey, Mama, here comes your problem, child.
Oh, hello, Kenny.
Hello?
Well, how's my youngest son tonight?
Son, what are you talking about?
Now I have to go through that again. Look, Kenny, this is Mother's Day. I'm a mother hen, and you're all my little chicks.
A mother hen? I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
Lay an egg for him, Jack.
Well, the laughs and the pratfalls would continue, along with the in-studio with a live audience musical performances for, perhaps another 20 minutes of that episode from May 8th, 1938, the Mother's Day episode for that year of The Jack Benny Show. Well, thank you for joining me on this Mother's Day on May 9th, 2021, a long time after both of these broadcasts that we've sampled. If you would like to listen to more music like that wax cylinder recording from the early 1900s, you might want to tune into my often referenced Hot Jazz Saturday Night with host Rob Bamberger on WAMU from Washington, D.C. on Saturday evenings. You'll find the links below. If you enjoy old-time radio, you've got a few options left. I like Tuned to Yesterday from New York State. I like old-time radio drama, but it's not on the air anymore in Wisconsin. And the big broadcast is still on WAMU as well, although it's not quite the same. And remember, don't listen to my program. Listen to everyone else's.